audition.
Well, it's great for you, and also it's great for the show as well, isn't it? It shows that it's not just a kind of vanilla, straightforward, you know, very mainstream pop show. There's room for different kinds of acting.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, definitely. I mean, at first I remember Simon was saying to me during my audition, he was like, well, you're very theatrical. And he's always kind of said that as like a negative statement. And I thought to myself, well, that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm theatrical, I'm proud of it. I mean, I think that there's a lot of room for that in pop music.
What's it like to be on the receiving end of Simon's wicked tongue?
Wow. Lovely. No, you know, I think I respect his honesty. I mean, I like that. I like when someone's up front. And doing theater for years, you know, you're used to having a director give you notes, you know, and it's very similar. And
so
I didn't take it personally.
You had the thick enough skin to deal with it.
Yeah, it's an opinion. It's subjective, you know.
He gave you, I believe, though, a standing ovation after one performance.
Yeah.
Well, that's not something you get every day.
Yeah, that was really sweet of him, and I'm glad he liked the song.
Yeah. Which song did you choose?
That was Mad World by Tears for Fears.
Okay, yeah, you did a very... I've YouTubed you, and I saw the version of that, and it's a lovely version. It's a great song, and of course yours was more like the one from Donnie Darko, of course.
Yeah.
We have J. Kidd.
I know, right? Small World. It's all
Darko?
Connected. Yeah, I loved the movie.
It's a great film, isn't it? Okay, now, please don't take this the wrong way, but you're wearing a little bit of makeup.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. You put this on yourself, or you have...
Today I had a great professional do it for me. Yeah.
When you're going out in the morning, if you're popping out to get a pint of milk or something, do you put a bit of pan stick on? Do you have a little bit of touche éclat? Do you like a little bit of guy liner?
You know your products, sir.
God, well, this don't come cheap.
No, I mean, you know, if I'm just doing like regular everyday activities and I know I'm not going to be on camera, I just put a baseball cap on and some Ugg boots.
So you're not what age did you realise that you wanted to be in show business? What age did you realise that, and at what time did you think, okay, I want to be more of a flamboyant performer? When did that all kind of come together for you?
I think I've always been kind of flamboyant from childhood. Every day was Halloween. I always had a costume box out. I was always putting capes on and playing with makeup in the mirror. It's kind of just always been that way. Okay. And my parents put me in a theater group when I was about 10 years old to kind of channel some of that excess energy. And I just kept at it in high school. It was great for me because I was different and I felt a little strange and I was a little chunky gay boy in the closet. And
chunky?
Chunky, I was about 245 pounds.
Wow, now hold it in English, because we don't do the pounds
with stones or something?
210 is 15 stone, so that you were about, what, 17 or 18 stone?
Yeah.
Well, and were you as tall as you are now? I guess you're pretty tall, but you were 18 stone, but you were something of a large fella. You were a porker, as we
I was a porker, yeah. Lots of fat, I was eating my feelings, you know, lots of emotional eating.
Yeah. Tell me about it. What kind of stuff were you eating? You were really...
Lots of fast food, lots of burgers. And
so you basically cut the junk food out?
Yeah.
And worked out that kind of stuff as well?
Yeah, just, you know, changed my habits and also, you know, finally kind of embraced who I was, you know, with my sexuality and all that, and I felt better.
Was this because you were not unhappy, but you were uncomfortable coming out at that stage? Is that what it was, maybe?
Well, you know, I went to a high school. I didn't know anybody else gay. I did have really liberal parents that were really cool, but it was hard.
Did they know? Because sometimes parents, I think, do know in advance before.
The minute we talked about it at age 18, my mom was like, "Well, I figured." You know, trying on my lipstick when we were like 10 years old. You know, it's not a big mystery. Yeah, they were really cool, and I think just being able to express myself openly and honestly.
Must have been a real burden lifted.
Weight lifted. Yeah, totally. Yeah. So that helped me with my self-image and all that. And then I started just pouring on the glitter, and you know, the rest is history.
Pour it on. More glitter. Now, recently on TV, you were doing a performance at, I think it was an award ceremony, and you kissed a guy on stage. It was part of your routine.
I did.
This isn't your partner. This is just a...
No, he's a straight bass player in my band.
He just got lucky that night.
Yeah, I got lucky. I mean, he's real cute.
And now... that caused a bit of a stir, I believe, didn't it?
It did. Not with him, funny enough. He thought it was hilarious.
He loved it.
Yeah, some members of the American audience that watched the show felt that it was, you know, distasteful because they think that gay is wrong. And so I got a lot of flack for it. The network got a lot of flack for it. The network pulled me off of Good Morning America the next morning. I was supposed to perform the same song. I wasn't planning on, you know, gyrating the same way.
Yeah, you weren't going to do the same thing necessarily.
No, I mean, and actually what's funny about this is that the whole thing was kind of spur of the moment. The things that people objected to. But
you know what's weird is, you know, there's a real kind of double standard still, because that's not acceptable, apparently. This is, when you look at, that's fine. You know, because that's kind of, that's been absorbed in the culture, and now they're saying, and that was 6 years ago. But still, if it's a guy kissing a guy, they have a problem.
It makes people a little uncomfortable. So I felt that it was really important not to make any apologies, because I didn't feel like I did anything wrong, and so I stood my ground. I said, look, you know, you know, there were people saying, "Oh, but our children," you know, and I thought, I'm not a babysitter.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a singer. You know, and it was 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. And you know what? And that's part of the real world. That's the real thing that's going on
there. It's just a kiss.
I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I intend to. I'm going to kiss Lord Sugar at the end. Just.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Love it.
okay.
That's hot.
Pucker up, fuzzface. I'm coming for you. There's plenty for both of you, Gillenhall.
Oh.
Where that's been.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we showed a little clip of you on American Idol, and you know, it was what a remarkable period there must have been for you, because you get to the final of that show, you come second, you have a success afterwards, your album comes out, and you've done fantastically well with that.
Yeah.
I know in the States. And then you get asked back as a mentor as well. You get to go back,
Yeah.
that's got to be the quickest turnaround of anyone leaving the show and coming back in to help others.
Yeah, it was a huge honor. I was kind of blown away by that. And, you know, I think it was great for the contestants because I know where they were less than a year ago. You know, I was in their shoes. So I think it was an interesting way to do things. And I had fun, like, working with them. They all have great voices. They're all really sweet. And I had a good time with it.
Well, you know, it's really nice to see you kind of going back and helping them out in the same position you were before that. You've got the album out, you've got the single out. The single is called, is it For Your Entertainment?
Yeah, that's the single here, yeah.
This is the title track of the album. I've had the album on. I like the album. Don't take this the wrong way. It has a slight retro feel to me, you know?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of influence from 80s, 70s, glam rock, you know. That's something that's inspired me.
This is a clip of Adam Lambert's current single, ladies and gentlemen. You can see he's just a fabulous performer. Enjoy this.
Oh, do you know what you got into? Can you handle what I'm about to do? 'Cause it's about to get rough for you. I'm here for your entertainment. Oh, I bet you thought I was soft and sweet. You thought an angel swept you off your feet. But I'm about to turn up the heat. I'm here for your entertainment.
For Your Entertainment, that's the name of the single. Go and download it legally.
Legally.
Oh, right, okay. Adam, let me ask you something now. We've seen a bit of old performance for you. We've seen the video single. You're not performing here on the show tonight as such, but I know a lot of people have tweeted me and said, couldn't Adam sing a little something? He can't do a pop song here, but I asked him and he said he would do a little something at the desk for us here, a little bit of singing, a little bit of a cappella.
Yeah.
Which is,
Why not?
you got to have the what would you sing for us? What would you like to sing for us?
I want to sing a little bit of a verse from my single that's in the States right now and elsewhere called "What Do You Want From Me."
Okay. You need any help from me?
No, I think I'll be good. It's a lyric that really resonates with me.
Okay, so this is from the current American single, "What Do You Want From Me?" Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of Adam Lambert, just singing live here, cappella style here on the couch.
All right. It goes, yeah, it's plain to see that, baby, you're beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with you. It's me, I'm a freak, yeah. Thanks for loving me, 'cause you're doing it perfectly.
Well, that was quite romantic.
Beautiful.
What a lovely voice, what a lovely guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Adam Lambert. Thank you. Adam's great. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Adam Lambert, ladies and gentlemen. Ask for him by name. Yes, sir. Give me some Adam Lambert.
Plug it out.
Adam Lambert. Thank you, Adam.
Guys.
Shall we get my next guest out, ladies and gentlemen?